Zedeck. So many developments on this front, but the latest reporting from Axios suggests that Donald Trump doesn't believe Hamas will release hostages in the current situation. He's also stressing the group can't stay in Gaza. What more can you tell us?
Yes, this report coming from Axios, as you just mentioned, basically a phone call that they had with the U.S. president stating that as it stands right now, Hamas is not ready for a deal, not a partial deal, not a full deal. And this is not new messaging coming from the United States at all, but hearing it from the president and continuing to reiterate that, considering everything that Israel is considering right now, that is why this is so major. The fact that the U.S. president reportedly says that even though Hamas will not agree to a deal right now, he does think military pressure is the way forward. He stopped short of fully endorsing this Gaza City takeover. However, basically what the Axios is reporting is the president said, Israel, do what you have to do. And this is the messaging that we have been hearing from the Trump administration. And so while some people were wondering exactly how the Trump administration might react to Netanyahu's plans to take over Gaza City, move some 1 million Palestinians and really push Hamas up against a military wall if they don't agree to a ceasefire, well, it seems the Trump administration understands that as it stands right now, the situation needs to change. And it's not only the United States that is reiterating this, which is good, strong messaging coming from the United States. But even more importantly than that, it's the Arab mediators as well. More and more of these reports, as Balig just mentioned, that as there is a Hamas delegation right now in Egypt, Egypt is frustrated with Hamas, and so is Qatar, because according to all of the mediators, not just the United States, not just Israel, but also Egypt and Qatar, it is Hamas that made these talks fall apart. And so as it stands right now, Israel agreed to a deal. Egypt, Qatar, and the United States all recognize that it was Hamas that made this deal fall apart. And so clearly the situation needs to change. How we get through that change situation, that's where we're still seeing some discourse here within Israel. But it seems when it comes to the Western states, they're supporting Israel no matter what they decide to do going forward.
And talking of the messaging, Palestinian-American mediator Bishara Bahbah says both sides must resume talks and reach an immediate ceasefire. Let's take a quick listen.
Unfortunately, from my experience with these negotiations, it could easily take months. And so it is reachable. I mean, obviously, Israel is in a situation where it does not want to be, at least Israeli public does not want to see Israeli soldiers in Gaza and getting killed. And the situation for Palestinians is untenable. And so a full deal is reachable, but it's going to take months. We were close to a partial deal. I mean, even though Hamas's response was not accepted by the Israelis, I mean, it was subject to negotiations. And right now, the number of Palestinian prisoners being released is almost irrelevant when it comes to people getting killed and being starved. All I want is to see a ceasefire in Gaza.